It's an issue that's close to my heart, seniors and healthcare. Maybe because I'm a senior. Here's something I've thought a lot about. I know my mom went through the system. It was deplorable, to say the least. These are facilities that were expected and given high grades somehow, some way, yet the service was, I don't know, a strong enough word to use for it. Understaffed, for one thing. I remember the first place we were in was an assisted living facility. She was in a wheelchair. I heard the director walk by and say, "Oh, I didn't realize she had a wheelchair," in that indignant tone. I know my mother heard her, and this was a place we were paying out of pocket for, and that's how they treated her. They made her stand behind glass, demanded masks, and still she came down with COVID from playing cards with other residents. We weren't even notified. Found out when I saw how sick she looked and asked for a test. Sure enough, she had it. After a hospital stay, she needed more care than assisted living could provide. So we moved her to a nursing home with a supposedly great reputation. It was the food was horrendous. The care was horrendous. The people working there were horrendous. I had to be there every day to make sure she was changed and got to the bathroom. Sometimes she told me she rang the bell and was told, "Just go in your diaper, Lorraine. We'll change you later." I can't describe how demeaning this was. When she was hospitalized, they gave up her bed unless we paid to hold it. If not, she'd be moved to a different room because every bed had to earn money. She even left me on the phone once. I could hear how the nurse yelled at her. She had memory problems, but they didn't want to move her to memory care, probably because they didn't make as much off of it. These facilities are for profit, and that's fine. But if you're paying a minimum wage to workers who don't care whether they have the job or tomorrow, it leads to abuse and neglect. We need better staffing, better wages, and better oversight. My mom had to be absolutely poor to receive any benefit, no assets, no income. And then they wanted her Social Security and pension to go straight to them. That's another thing I'll fight to change. You shouldn't have to be destitute to get basic care. You paid into Medicare your whole life. Seniors should be treated with dignity. They should be able to leave something behind for their family, not have every last dollar taken from them so they can get a bed and subpar care. That's going to change from day one, believe me.